Hey guys, it's Lisa from newlifeontheroad.com. I thought I would show you in stages how I'm making polenta. Our boy's always hungry, so I'm trying to fill him up a little bit more with something healthy. So I've done 7 cups of boiling water, and then I'm going to add some chicken stock this time. I didn't last time. So it's 3.5 teaspoons of chicken stock. Just try and find, there we go. And I added salt already. And then I'll just find out how much polenta per 7 cups. I've got 2 recipes that I'm working with, a basic polenta one and also one that I can actually cook, and I'll show you that later when I fry them up. So it's 1 2/3 cup of polenta, which of course I didn't get ready. This is the tricky bit when you're making the polenta. You've actually got to pour it in slowly so that you can see each grain going in, otherwise it comes out too cluggy, really gluggy, and you won't be able to make it into a slice. So just pour it in slowly, and once it's set in the tins, I'll show you what I do then. So I've added all the polenta into there, and you stir it very carefully when you're making it because it splashes up and bubbles, and it can be very dangerous because it's so hot. I did get splashed the other day, so just be careful when you are making it. Make sure your heat's down low, and we put one of these underneath which makes the gas more even because we work with gas. Sorry, I've got the fan on. I hope you can hear me. It's just that it's too foggy without the fan, which you have seen in the previous videos that I'm doing. It gets very foggy. I'm just about ready to turn it off. In the recipe that I'm using, it does say it takes longer to cook, but this is basic. This is actually a polenta mixture that we've bought, so it doesn't take half an hour like it says in the recipe. I think it said that. It only takes like 10 minutes to cook. And can you see the big bubbles that it's making? See if I can show you one. That's where it gets really hot, because it can actually bubble right out of the pan, so just be very careful. When it makes the big bubbles, that's when you know it's ready, and it's quite thick. It looks a bit like glue. Now you know it's ready. So I'm just about to turn the heat off and get my pots ready to actually make it set.
Right.
I've turned the gas off because it's now set, and I've grabbed some pans, or sorry, some pots. If I had a bigger pot I'd be happier, but I'm working with what we've got. I've sprayed them so that it doesn't actually stick, and now you just pour it straight in, and you make it as level as possible because you need to slice it when it's cool enough. It'll set quite firm. So I'm just going to push it all down to make it even. And it'll be harder to cut in the round one because it won't be as even in slices as compared to this one. This one's easier to cut. It has to be completely set and completely cool before you cut it, or it won't form, or it won't actually be able to be cut and taken out of these pots that it's sitting in. And then once it's cooled and I can cut it, I actually fry them up. So we shall return when this is ready. So I've just gotten back from the beach. We decided to go for a walk, and I've just had this in the fridge setting. Normally I don't put it in the fridge to set because I normally are cooking it straight away, but we decided to go and escape for a few hours without kids. Nice. So I've got the oil in the pan, and I'm just about to take the slices out. I don't know if you can see, I've cut them into smaller squares, and then I'm going to fry them up, hopefully without burning them. So I cut them up, took them out of the pot, the pan that they were in, and I'm throwing them into the frying pan with oil, and you just let them sit for a little while. Separate that one. Not till they're burnt, but crisp enough so that they can actually hold when you go to put either jam on it or peanut butter. Now that I've added chicken stock to this lot, we won't be using sweet stuff to go on top, so I won't have jam or peanut butter. Probably have more like tomatoes or cucumbers or something like that, kind of like a salad to go with it. I know that we've been using salsa on some of them that we made on the last batch. So yeah, that's how you make polenta. I hope you guys enjoy the recipe. I will leave a link so you can find the basic recipe that I used to make it with. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks guys, Lisa from LilyLifeOnTheRoad.com. Bye!